It's time for the Home Plate Report, sponsored by Pemco Insurance, for the love of prevention. Well, the MLB trade deadline has come and gone, and now the Mariners know exactly who they'll have as they chase a postseason run. Here with this week's Home Plate Report is Jake Knight, the creator behind the popular Jake's Takes on social media. Hello, Jake.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So let's start with the big trade news first. Luis Castillo to the White Sox. We traded him. What do you think about this move and who the Mariners got from Chicago in return?
Yes, this was the first of two moves the Mariners made. Traded Luis Castillo to the White Sox. A great Mariner he was. Was a really integral piece of the team that went to the playoffs 2 times during his tenure, but it was time for him to go. I thought it was a really good time for them to trade him. In return, they got reliever Seranthony Dominguez among 2 other players, but Dominguez was definitely the most notable. He spent his career mostly in Philadelphia, but Mariners fans probably know him as a Toronto Blue Jay. Last year in the ALCS, Seranthony Dominguez was the one that gave up the grand slam to Eugenio Suarez in Game 5 of the ALCS. Probably the loudest crowd pop Seattle's had since the Beastquake.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
But this year for the Chicago White Sox, he's been a serviceable reliever, high 90s fastball, multiple off-speed pitches. He probably slots in more as a mid-reliever guy, adding depth, than he does a high-leverage arm.
Jake's Takes, I'm liking this. You have all the info. The Mariners also picked up Orioles outfielder Taylor Ward in exchange for 3 players, right? What do we know about Taylor Ward?
Yeah, so he was a great Los Angeles Angel. He had a lot of power when he was on the Angels, 36 home runs a year ago. Signed with the Baltimore Orioles in the offseason and completely changed his profile. He's top 10 this year in on-base percentage. He's top 10 in walks. He doesn't swing and miss. He doesn't swing out of the strike zone. But his power's taken a hit because of it. Only 7 home runs this year. He hits lefties really well, and he puts together professional at-bats. 2 things that will help this Mariners lineup out a lot. So very happy to see Taylor Ward come to the Mariners. I thought that was a great move.
Okay, did we do enough, the Mariners?
Hard to say. I don't think these 2 moves are going to be the needle movers. I think at the end of the day, no matter who they got at the trade deadline, the Mariners need Cal Raleigh to be Cal Raleigh. They need Julio Rodriguez to be second-half Julio who can carry a team. They need Josh Naylor to hit the ball out of the yard. They need Brendan Donovan to be healthy. If they want to contend this year, it starts with the guys in-house, no matter who they brought in.
Definitely. Okay, let's talk about the series that we just played versus the Twins. How did that go?
So the Mariners took 2 out of 3 from the Twins to start their homestand.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's all right. They avoided a 4th straight series loss, thank goodness. Back-to-back walk-off wins. Colt Emerson got his first career walk-off on Sunday. Cal Raleigh delivered on Saturday. Cal Raleigh also drove in 6 runs over the weekend, had a 3-run home run. Need to see a lot more of that going forward. Cole Young notched his first 4-hit game of his career on Sunday. He stays red hot. The defense for him has been great all year, and his offense just keeps getting better. On the flip side, the Mariners continue to struggle with runners in scoring position. They have not been a clutch team this year. Continued this weekend, a 182 batting average with runners in scoring position. And pitching gave up a lead in every game this series. Most notably, they had a 6-0 lead going into the 8th inning of Sunday's game. In the blink of an eye, it was a 6-6 tie.
I know.
Yeah. Colt Emerson came in, saved the day. Everybody went home happy. There was definitely things to take away that were good from this weekend, but still plenty of red flags with this team.
Absolutely. I was at Sunday's game, and I thought we had it, and then what? Let's take a look at the AL West standings. The Rangers lost last night, so the Mariners and the Rangers are now tied for 2nd place behind Houston. So the top of this division has really been a revolving door. I want to look at the team leaders, too. Randy leads in batting average and on-base percentage. Dom Canzone is the home run leader, and Cole Young leads in hits and RBIs. Let's look, too, at what's on deck. The Mariners remain at home for the rest of the week. They have 3 games against the Tigers and then 3 games against the Rays. What do we need to know, my friend, about Detroit?
Yes, so Detroit has had a really disappointing season this year. After the Tigers lost to the Mariners in last year's ALDS, the expectations were high. They had Tarek Skubal, arguably the best pitcher on the planet, in a solid rotation with a solid lineup. And through the first 2.5 months, the team was terrible. They've been better of late, but not good enough to stay away from selling. The biggest trade deadline news, the Los Angeles Dodgers, as if they weren't good enough, went out and got the reigning back-to-back Cy Young winner, Tarek Skubal. The Tigers also shipped off Casey Mize, an all-star starting pitcher, to San Diego. So this Tigers team looks a lot different without Skubal and Mize. They're still a decent ball club, but the Mariners need to capitalize on this series in particular because the Tampa Bay Rays come to town next, and they have the best record in the American League, so that'll be a test.
Okay, we got to go then. Go Mariners. Please tell everyone, too, about your channel.
Yeah, so jakes.takes24 on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I started this channel about 4 months ago. I assume my friends and family were getting tired of me talking about Logan Gilbert's XFIP and Cole Young's WRC Plus all the time, so started talking to the camera. It's been a lot of fun. I graduated from Washington State University with a degree in broadcast journalism, so that's helped with the channel a lot. You can expect recaps, updates, deep dives, and the occasional skit, because I think baseball is a funny sport. But it's been a lot of fun, and I've had a lot of great opportunities. I get to talk to you because of it.
Well, now I know why you're absolutely crushing it. Broadcast journalism background, love it.
That's right.
I hear you're also pretty pumped for the premiere of Hard Knocks, as am I.
Yes.
I downloaded HBO Max to be able to tune in tonight. What are you excited to see?
Well, so, I mean, as frustrating as Mariners seasons can be over the 162-game season, we get the Seahawks in the fall and winter. So they won the Super Bowl last year. Super excited to see them go behind the scenes with the Seahawks. They usually go behind the scenes with teams that are struggling and not sure what they're doing, but the Seahawks should be great for them to look at because they are just a well-run organization top to bottom. So super excited to see what's going on behind the scenes.
Always fun with Seattle sports. Always fun with you. Very
Likewise.
Nice meeting you. Thank you for being here. And now a message from PEMCO Insurance. PEMCO's thoughts are with everyone impacted by the Spokane area wildfires, including members, employees, neighbors, first responders, and the communities working through this incredibly difficult time. The American Red Cross is on the ground providing emergency shelter, meals, relief, supplies, and other critical support for families forced to evacuate. For those looking for a way to help, one of the most effective ways to make an immediate impact is through a financial donation to the Red Cross. Every contribution helps provide urgent assistance now and supports families as they begin the long road to recovery. New Day Northwest is sponsored by PEMCO Insurance.